Hey everyone, Neuronar here. This morning my car started making some funny noises, and I'm going to take a look at it here today. But before I do, I want you guys to give a listen and let me know what you think it might be. This is the car that I'm referring to. It is a 1991 Buick LeSabre. It has the 3800 engine in it, the Series 1 original. I think in 1992 they changed to the 3800 Series 2 engine. But in any case, let me set the camera up here and get it started. Yes, it has one of those hoods. Cool, huh? So I'm not sure how well this is coming through on camera, but you should be able to hear it. It's always difficult to diagnose something on camera like this because it always sounds different in person than it does through a crappy little microphone like this camera has. But walking around, it's kind of difficult for me to tell where it's coming from. And the vibration is kind of difficult to pinpoint too. Every time it clunks, it vibrates a little bit. The engine doesn't seem to vibrate too much. Some of the accessories do, so it makes me think that I may be lucky and the problems are here on the accessory end. But it could also be something as severe as a bent push rod or some sort of rocker arm or spring that's broken. I don't know. So it could be complicated, could be simple, I'm not sure. This engine does have 250,000 miles on it. It's 22 years old. It's definitely nearing its end of life, but it still runs as smooth as ever, even with this tick, so it makes me think that it should be fairly easily repairable. We'll find out if I'm right or not. In any case, diagnosing something like this is the same as any other troubleshooting, whether it's in computers or anything mechanical, it doesn't matter. It's all about finding out what it isn't, and you'll be left with what it is. So, the first thing I'm going to do is come in here and remove the accessories. If I take off this drive belt, all the accessories will stop spinning, and that will eliminate all of those as the potential problem. I'm hoping it goes away when I take that off, because then I don't have to open up the engine, but we'll see. It sounds like it ticks about once every 2 revolutions, which doesn't help me too much. Could be something in the engine or in the accessories, which probably turn around at about the same rate, but I'll take that off and see what happens. It's kind of difficult to get you a clean shot in here, but I'm going to try. Makes me appreciate what some of the guys that film this sort of stuff all the time have to go through to get good camera angles. It's not easy. Get that overflow tank out of the way, and then you can see all of the whoa. Then you can see all the drive accessories down here. This guy here is the belt tensioner, so I just have to pull that up out of the way and the belt will come off. 18 millimeter for this one. Pull that up and around. And the belt comes off. I'll just unsnake it. Oh wow, and looky here. I think I found the problem already. This was very lucky. Put the light somewhere where it'll actually help. Take a look at my belt. That doesn't look right. I kind of think that that should be huh. That's really interesting. Well, this has been about the easiest auto fix I've done in a long time. Ticking noise, just a bad belt. But while I'm at it, I'm going to do one more thing here. Why is the belt bad? Well, it could have just failed, but it could also be a bad accessory here. So I'm going to make sure that they all spin freely, that the grooves in each of these are nice and clean, that there's not a bad bearing somewhere. That water pump could sound better, but I'm just going to let that go until it starts leaking. And everything seems good, so I'm just going to run to the auto parts store, buy a new belt, and we'll be done. You know what I just realized? I replaced this belt about 5 years ago or so because the belt that was on there made a lot of noise. Not because it was bad, but just because it was a poorly designed belt. And I kept it. It's right here. This is a cheap belt, don't buy it. But in any case, oh no, this is the new package actually, so ignore that. Anyway, this is my old belt. It's in pretty good shape yet, other than being a poor design, so I'm just going to throw that on and it should be fixed. That was easy. Alright, I don't have a diagram for this, so let's see if I can remember how this belt went on. Nope, that ain't it. Let's try this way. Around there, around the tensioner. Alternator. It's got to go around the water pump somehow, so we'll give this a try. Oh, here's the diagram. Right up here in the radiator. I thought I lost that sticker. Anyway, looks like it goes on this way, so it doesn't matter. Now I just have to get this up around the alternator. To do that, it's back to my 18mm socket. Along with the breaker bar or a long wrench. I have a long wrench here. And it's on. Make sure that it's actually on there correctly. Around the power steering, around the idler, around the alternator good. Looks like it's around the air conditioner just fine. And the crank pulley, it is not on properly. So I'm going to align everything up again and start it up, and we can take another listen. Alright, well, I have the old belt off and the even older belt in the car. Let's start it up and make sure that that was the problem. Well, that seemed to do it. So that might have been a little anticlimactic for you viewers, but I'm definitely okay with that. My car is fixed, it doesn't make any noise, it cost me $0 in about 20 minutes of time. Probably spend more time editing this video than I did fixing the car. But there you go. It works again. And I'm very relieved that it was something extremely simple. That was about the easiest fix I've ever done on a vehicle. I guess I never had a bad belt before. Anyway, thanks for watching.